What if I told you that somewhere in the endless darkness of space, beyond the reach of our telescopes, and far past the whisper of our suns, gravity, there exists a planet so remarkably Earth-like that scientists are calling it the most reliable candidate for life ever discovered. A world that may even surpass Earth itself in stability, beauty, and balance. For centuries, humans have looked up at the stars and asked the same haunting question: are we alone, or is there another home waiting out there? Now, thanks to the incredible advancements in space technology and the unmatched vision of the James Webb Space Telescope, scientists have found a planet temporarily known as Kepler 452X. That seems to answer that question with an almost impossible yes. This planet orbits a star eerily similar to our Sun, about 1,200 light-years away in the constellation Cygnus, and it rests perfectly in what astronomers call the habitable zone, that delicate range of distance where the temperature is just right for liquid water to flow, not too hot, not too cold. But what makes Kepler 452X stand out is not just its size or orbit. No, it's the astonishing combination of conditions that make it feel like Earth's older, wiser twin. Imagine a world where the average temperature hovers around a comfortable 20 degrees Celsius, where days last about 24 hours, and a full year completes in 385 days, almost identical to our rhythm of time. The gravity is nearly the same, the sunlight golden and warm, and scientists believe it has a magnetic field even stronger than Earth's, creating a shield against dangerous cosmic radiation. But it doesn't stop there. Using the latest spectroscopic analysis from Webb, researchers detected traces of oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, methane, and even water vapor in its upper atmosphere, a cocktail of gases that, when found together, are almost impossible to explain without the influence of biological activity. On Earth, these gases exist only because living organisms constantly produce and consume them. Could it be that Kepler 452X is alive, not metaphorically, but literally? Could forests, oceans, or alien microbes already be breathing beneath its blue skies? The data isn't conclusive yet. But scientists are astonished by how closely it matches what we'd expect from a living planet. If the readings hold true, we might be standing on the edge of the greatest discovery in human history, life beyond Earth. Now, let's talk about what this really means. Kepler 452X's parent star is a bit older than our Sun, roughly 6 billion years old, which gives the planet a head start in evolution. If life ever began there, it might have had an extra billion years to develop. Think about that. Civilizations could have risen and fallen before humans even learned to light fire. Its greater age also means its ecosystem, if it exists, may be far more stable. Scientists describe it as potentially more reliable because it seems to maintain balance naturally. No wild temperature swings, no harsh radiation bursts, no unstable orbits. While Earth constantly battles climate fluctuations and environmental stress, Kepler 452X might represent what our planet could become if nature were allowed to perfect itself. A world of equilibrium, calm seas, mild seasons, and skies untouched by pollution. A planet that doesn't just support life, but protects it. Imagine standing there, the wind brushing softly against your face. Skies tinted with a slightly deeper gold than ours. Clouds drifting lazily across a horizon of blue-green continents surrounded by shimmering silver seas. You take a breath, and the air feels fresh, balanced, natural, like breathing Earth's first pure atmosphere. You look up, and the star above feels familiar, like home, yet new, older, gentler, and wiser. There's something comforting about that thought that maybe, out in the vast cosmos, there are other safe harbors for life, other versions of home waiting quietly for us to find them. But here's where science meets the soul. The discovery of a planet like Kepler 452X forces humanity to look in the mirror. Because if there truly is another world, beautiful, balanced, and pure, what does that say about how we've treated our own? We pollute our oceans, burn our forests, and choke our skies, all while dreaming of escaping to a new planet. But maybe, just maybe, the universe isn't offering us an escape. It's offering us a lesson. It's showing us what's possible when balance is preserved. It's reminding us that if we can admire life on another planet, we should protect it on this one. Kepler 452X might not just be another world, it might be a message. Yet as thrilling as this discovery sounds, scientists remain cautious. We haven't confirmed life, not yet. What we have is hope wrapped in data, a collection of light patterns, chemical signatures, and gravitational readings that together form a picture too beautiful to ignore. Future missions will dig deeper, using next-generation telescopes like LOVOIR and HABEX. Astronomers plan to capture direct images of the planet's surface, measure its atmospheric layers, and search for something called the red edge, the subtle spectral signature of plant life. Some even propose sending robotic probes, tiny laser-powered spacecraft, traveling at a fraction of light speed to begin the long journey toward this distant twin. It could take thousands of years, but the idea isn't to reach it tomorrow. It's to prove that humanity's curiosity still burns, that we're still explorers at heart. And as that dream unfolds, another realization settles in. Maybe we're not searching for a place to move to. Maybe we're searching for a reminder of what makes Earth so special. Because no matter how perfect another world might be, it won't have our mountains, our oceans, our memories, or our history. Earth is the cradle of everything we've ever been. Our laughter, our music, our languages, our love. A new world can give us hope, but this one gave us life. Still, the thought that somewhere out there a planet breathes and shines like ours makes us feel less alone. It connects us to the universe in a way words can't describe. The truth is, humanity has always needed two things: knowledge and wonder. Knowledge gives us survival. Wonder gives us purpose. Kepler 452X is the perfect bridge between the two. It's a scientific discovery wrapped in emotional meaning, proof that our desire to understand the universe is also a desire to understand ourselves. And even if we never set foot there, the very act of looking, of searching the stars for life, gives our own existence deeper value. Every pixel of data, every flicker of light from a distant star, is a reflection of human persistence, of our refusal to stop asking questions. Some scientists call Kepler 452X a mirror world, not just because it mirrors Earth's size and orbit, but because it mirrors our spirit, our longing for connection, our hunger for stability, our dream of a world where nature and life coexist without chaos. It's almost poetic that as we look for other homes, we're reminded of how fragile and precious our own is. Maybe that's the real discovery. Not just a planet more reliable than Earth, but a renewed sense of responsibility toward the one we already have. Now imagine, thousands of years from now, a spacecraft finally arriving in orbit around Kepler 452X. Cameras open. Data streams back to Earth, the first clear images of an alien ocean reflecting its sun. Humanity watches in awe, tears in our eyes, as the blue-green marble fills the screen. We'd realize in that moment that the search was never just about survival. It was about meaning, about proving that life, fragile, beautiful, determined, is not confined to one planet, that we belong not to Earth alone, but to the stars. So maybe, when scientists say Kepler 452X is more reliable than Earth, they're not comparing worlds, they're reminding us of potential. A planet where balance reigns, where ecosystems thrive, where evolution had the time to perfect what we're still struggling to protect. And maybe, just maybe, it's not waiting for us to come, it's waiting for us to learn. Because before we deserve another Earth, we must first prove we can care for this one. So tell me, if you were given a chance to visit this new world, would you go? Would you leave behind everything you know to step onto an untouched paradise? Or would you stay and fight to restore the one that raised you? The answer to that question might reveal more about humanity than any telescope ever could. And as we keep searching the stars for new worlds, maybe the real journey is inward, toward becoming the kind of species worthy of both Earth and everything beyond it. If you believe that the universe still has secrets left to tell, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because together we'll keep exploring the mysteries of life, space, and the astonishing story of what it means to be human beneath the stars.